Hey guys, Joe Renton here from Thinkaholics. I'm here with Vlad Voss-Krasinski, the CEO of Invisible and the maker of SmartCloud Connect for Salesforce. So Vlad, what can you tell everybody about what you guys do?
Thank you. Well, what we are doing is we're bringing Salesforce into the, as we say, personal environments. So this is literally inbox and calendar, like email clients, whatever email client you may use. We extend the experience of that email client to Salesforce in all the meanings.
Okay. So obviously a lot of people, especially sales, like to live in their inbox, right? So what does it mean to bring it in? Like what are you doing? Is it just being able to get the emails in there, or what else you got going on?
Yeah, so that's what we believe. We believe that people live in email clients. Like I start my day in email client and I finish my day in email client. And that's how we get things done, right? So what we're doing is we're extending the experience of email to Salesforce, meaning that it's a contextual sidebar which would scan the content of your incoming or outcoming email, or maybe your appointment if you're in the calendar. And based on that context would bring from Salesforce all relevant data. Okay. Not only the data which is mentioned in this particular email thread, but also related data. Say if we would identify a contact, we would also bring account and opportunity and maybe case and maybe any custom record if you need this. And then we'll let people work with that data. So I'm typing an email to you, and at the same time I may shift the opportunity to the next stage or close the case, or maybe even do a chatter post right out of my email experience. And that's what we say, melding of Salesforce into the email client. So we'll let people stay in this email client without jumping back and forth between Salesforce and email. And once I'm doing my task or next step in my process, I'm reflecting this in Salesforce at the same time. And on the other hand, I'm really armed with the information which is popping up from Salesforce. Like if I want to talk to you, I see at the same time how many cases we have, are they closed, are you in a good shape or something. So I'm like better prepared for talking to you.
What about opportunity information, like the deals that are going on, stuff like that?
Absolutely, everything is there. So we do have like pre-customized packages. If it's a sales process, then you're going to be talking opportunities, leads, accounts, contacts. If it's a the service cloud process, you're going to be talking cases. If it's a marketing, you're going to be talking email templates, which is another cool feature. So once I'm compiling an email, I do have access to all of my Salesforce templates, which may be set up to me by my marketing department, and I may use that template, which will pre-populate for me the email. So pretty much everything which is accessible in Salesforce, any type of a record, any field, including custom field, may be exposable on that sidebar, and you may have access to that and use it. Okay.
What email clients do you guys support?
Pretty much everything which is on the market. So it's any kinds of Exchange, Office 365, Gmail, and even Lotus Notes.
Awesome. Okay. So what's it like to get that up and running? Is it something you install in the client? Obviously with Gmail, that's server side. So what's it take to get it implemented?
Right. It's all server side. And the good news here is that we do leverage the technology of those providers like Microsoft, IBM, and Gmail to be able to, as smooth as possible for clients. It's install-less client, so to say. All lives in the cloud. So you go to App Exchange, you get the application itself, and then depending on your email client, if it's Microsoft technology, then out of Microsoft Office Store, you'll just enable for your inbox. If it's a Gmail, then it's a Chrome extension, obviously. And if it's IBM Lotus Notes, then it's a Domino extension.
Okay, all right. So just, for people that are thinking about the different scenarios, like where do you really see this being used? Salespeople, any particular industry, any segment of the companies out there, or is it pretty much global?
Gotcha. Let me flip it over. Let me put it this way. So if in business process you guys are following, you really rely on email as a main or one of the main channels to communicate with your customers or prospects, then we could be a big help. Because as we say, we should not change people, we should change the software. If people live in these email clients, we would better keep them there and bring Salesforce on their fingertips, which would tremendously increase their adoption of CRM use.
Definitely. That makes sense. All right, so if people want to try it out, what's the best thing for them to do?
App Exchange, look for SmartCloud Connect, or just type integration of Salesforce in Inbox, in Gmail, in Outlook, you'll find us anyway. But SmartCloud Connect and App Exchange, and it's very easy to try, there's a free trial, and it's very affordable.
All right, Vlad, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, appreciate that, thank you.
Hey, if you like our videos, please be sure to subscribe and follow us on Twitter.